Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sharp Tank here at OwnersBox HQ today. And if you haven't seen the show before, I should say that first. We're NFL Week 4 betting. We're going to have a favorite, an underdog, and a total for you, our favorite bets of the week. But before we get started, I'm in my own head. I've struggled last week. I think a lot of it was mayhem this morning.
Don't say a lot of us.
Our bets.
Oh yeah, I was going to say. Don't say a lot of us.
No. Well, you kind of did. You threw around like 6 different bets you might make.
Oh no, I didn't struggle last week. I struggled this morning.
I struggled. Yeah. So let's go to our record so far through the season. I'll start with the 2 people that are off the show. Gone. See ya. Smell you later. Drewski. 0-3 week.
It's also good because Drewski is shit-faced drunk at the office right now too.
I mean, 0-3.
So 0-3.
You might have been drunk.
Me and Drew were the only ones with winning records going into last week. Drew went 0-3. He's now 4-5 on the season. Sandy can't stay on the show. He is 3-6 on the season.
Crap.
Jared, what are you at now?
I'm 5-4. Even though you said I would go 0-3 last week, I went 2-1.
Attaboy. Great job.
I'm 3-6. So not too hot, but
little tiebreaker action between Sandy and Danny. It was because Sandy was on the show last week. He is off the show.
Which is a horrible rule. I want to just get in front of that.
Why? Why is it a horrible rule?
Well, it's a second tiebreaker.
You don't make the guy's money, you're off.
It should have been a fucking coin flip or something.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Want to mix it up?
Rock, paper, scissors.
It's results.
That's what we should do. We should introduce the show pre-show start, or no, right at the beginning of the show. We just have rock, paper, scissors decide who stays.
Yes, I agree.
Or you just have to fight Jeremy, and if you win, you stay on. You lose. So yeah.
Jeremy's been working out. He's been eating good.
I haven't been lately.
No red meat.
Monday.
I am 6-3 on the season. I went 1-2 last week.
I'm 5-4.
5-4.
Jeremy had a great week. I knew he was seeing the board well. Wish I could have just tailed him. But the problem was my total. Sandy told me how much he loved it, and I should just flipped on a dime and switched the pick right up.
If Sandy says anything about my picks this week, I will be very pissed off.
Anything good? Anything positive?
Yeah, anything positive.
Yeah, that was sarcastic though, so we're good.
Doesn't count.
No.
All right.
It's when he's dead serious.
Totals seem to be not enjoyed by many of us.
No.
I love the totals.
So let's start with totals.
I took a different approach this week.
I'm the one guy that wins totals. So if you're gonna follow anybody's totals, follow mine.
Now it's gonna be a
loser. He's bound to lose. Yeah, you can't say that.
My total this week, it is the Cowboys and Panthers under 50.5. Sandy's taking this bet too, which I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe that's not a good thing. But the Panthers defense has been sneaky good this year. They are first in the league in yards allowed, second in points allowed. Nobody expected them to be this good. And the Cowboys defense on the other side is doing just as well almost. Like Trayvon Diggs is looking like one of the best corners in the league. I think he's going to shut down DJ Moore completely. CMC's not even playing. So I think this Panthers offense is going to struggle mightily. Cowboys offense probably still puts up some points, but not enough to cover a whopping 50.5 points.
The Panthers have played the Jets and the Texans.
Yeah. They still have a good defense.
The Broncos just blanked the Jets. I don't think that means anything. I don't know if this Panthers defense is that good.
I mean, I don't think they're like top 3 or anything, but they're a good defense.
This is a stinky total. Like seeing 50.5 points for 2 teams that have been playing pretty well defensively.
Yeah.
It feels like soccer.
It feels like a soccer line too. Maybe it's the over.
70% of the bets are on the over.
Yeah, I would imagine with the Cowboys playing, they get the over money. They like the offense. So I don't mind it. I like it. I think it is contrarian.
You explained it to me. You said it yesterday on one of the shows. I liked it as well on the under.
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
Okay, so after going 0-3 week 2 and 1-2 week 3, I did a new approach this week, a new strategy, and I decided to fade myself on every pick.
Strategy. Every pick.
So I'm going under 52 49ers and Seahawks. For totals, I don't really have a reason why I choose these bets, but I mean, I liked the over, so I decided to do the under. I don't think they'll cover this.
This is. I will agree with you. This is a great way to fade yourself because you look at these 2 teams. They can't play defense. Their secondaries are terrible. But it's a divisional game. That's what you need to tell yourself.
That's a big
divisional games. They don't score a lot of points in divisional games.
It's a divisional game, and they don't score a lot of points. That's why I'm taking them.
Especially the NFC West. I find whenever the NFC West play each other, they just score low games.
Yeah.
It happened last year. Cardinals and Rams, and they play each other twice in like the last couple weeks, and both games are very low scoring. So.
And that wild card game too. The Rams Seahawks, that was low scoring, wasn't it?
Yep. So that's I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
So I'm going with that for my.
I like it because it doesn't make sense, but it does make sense.
Yeah.
My total this week, I'm taking the over in Jets and Titans, a game I don't think a lot of people want to watch this week, especially considering that the Titans are going to be likely without Julio Jones and A.J. Brown. But a good stat here for you, a good tidbit. The Titans are top 4 in the NFL in plays per game. So even with Derrick Henry running the ball, they still have a lot of plays per game. They're not chewing clock when they're running the football. I think 44 points is extremely low in this matchup. I do think the Jets have a good chance here. I think they can finally score some points, get things on track, and I think at this, total's just a little low for my liking. 44 points isn't very much, so I'm going to take the over.
I'm going to stay the fuck away from that game.
I am worried about both Julio and A.J. Brown being out. Yeah. How much are they going to get done through the air is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
like Derrick Henry could just...
It is the Jets secondary.
Yeah. Westbrook, Ikene.
Yeah, and Ferkser and Chester Rogers.
Great
guys.
Great receiving group.
Jeremy?
I am 0-3 on totals this year.
As am I.
It's not good.
Rough.
So I decided to take the lowest total possible and bet the over. So Saints Giants over 42 in New Orleans. I think that this is the type of game. Giants are 0-3. I took the over and wins. This is the type of game that the Giants. I actually almost took the Giants as dogs, but I think they just ran like this type of game that they make close and they make it a good game. So if the Giants can get over 14 points, I am confident that this over is going to hit.
I like the Giants this week too, to be honest. But the one narrative we forget about the game is the Saints are finally back home. They can sleep in their own beds this week. That's going to be a big boost for the team.
I know it's a big boost for you.
Oh, huge boost.
Yeah.
I'm going to my pick. Fading myself. Totals, I'm 0-3 as well. Chiefs, Eagles under 54.5. I just don't think the Eagles get it done. I think the Eagles are shit. I have changed my stance on the Eagles. The Chiefs are going to win by 35 points, 35-0.
Wow. That's a...
I don't believe that. 35-14. But still, under the total.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty high total there.
I mean, the Chiefs are just the worst red zone defense, so they always give up touchdowns, but maybe we get some field goals instead.
Do we know what weather is looking like in Philadelphia?
Sunny and
Always
75.
sunny.
There's something we can rely on, some bad weather. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
But you're putting on your best Sandy Plaschkes impression here, though.
Why is that? You think this is the most exciting game of the week?
This is probably the highest total of the week.
I thought there was a 55 somewhere.
Oh, maybe
I don't think
there
so.
is.
Okay.
Who would it be? I can't think of the top of my
I
head.
think
Maybe
you might be
Cardinals,
right.
Rams.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I think
This might be the highest,
Over
but it's
52.
within a point or two. But yeah, I'm a Chiefs fan, so that's why I'm doing. I'm not doing it because it's the highest total. I'm doing it because of the Chiefs. I've seen them play.
All right. Let's go favorites.
Favorites? Sticking with the same game. I'm going Cowboys -4.5. Now, I think the Panthers are going to just do nothing offensively. And even though the Panthers do have a good defense, Dak's still going to put up some points. I could easily see them putting up still 24 points. And the Panthers, I don't see coming anywhere close to that. I think it could be like 24-13. I mean, like, without Christian McCaffrey on offense, like, this offense looked pretty bad against the Texans. So imagine now against the Cowboys. I just don't see it. I think this is a pretty solid bet, and the Cowboys are at home too. They've just dominated the Eagles. So another week at home, I like it.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that this line was decently low. The Cowboys are at home. Christian McCaffrey's out. The offense, Jared hit it on the dot. They didn't look good against the Texans. I don't really know what to think. I'm staying away from this game, but I think on paper the Cowboys should beat the Panthers by score.
It's a lean for me too. I kind of like the boys, but it was just, I think, because Jared and Sandy both like the Cowboys, it was just
Makes you wanna fade it?
It was an auto no bet for me.
Yeah, did we say that Jared's and Sandy are on the same page this week? We'd mentioned
well,
that.
on 2 of the 3 bets, we both like the Cowboys -4.5 and the under.
Okay, Danny, who do you got?
Okay, I have Bears -3, which against the Lions, I think, so last week we saw them get absolutely annihilated by the Browns. The Browns defense was really good. The Lions defense is not that competent. So I think there's also jobs on the line at this game.
Matt
Nagy.
Job on the line.
Get fired. So they need to win. Doesn't matter who's starting. I think this week they'll probably running a bunch of different plays and stuff. So I'm going Bears -3.
I think you can
I
get
like
this at
it.
2.5 too.
Now,
Look.
was this still fade yourself?
Yes.
This was still fade yourself.
This is still fade me.
Okay.
If Matt
I like
Nagy
it.
can't
I mean, I
win
kind
this
of
game,
convinced myself to like
yeah.
it. So I like it now.
if Matt Nagy can't win this game, then I could easily see him getting fired.
I could
Exactly.
There
There's
was-
jobs.
There was news leaked that this might, if he loses, they might get fired. Now, they have to win, or does he have to win? Do they want to play for him?
Yeah, well, the Bears lose on purpose to get him fired.
That would be awesome.
I mean,
No.
who's going to start a quarterback too? Like he even said, all 3 quarterbacks could start this week.
I think we get.
I mean-
I think it's almost better if Andy Dalton starts for this.
People love the
And
Lions
then-
this week. The
Yeah, the
bets
bets.
were very high on the Lions.
is
and
in
for good
Chicago?
reason. This team's
In Chicago.
well.
If there's anything I learned on this show, it's fade the public. So that's what I'm also doing.
Yeah.
With this.
Yeah, it's seeing a road dog get all the bets, and when you're a road dog and you're the Lions, you're not even
Yeah.
a good team, is really weird to see.
The Laurentian University baseball effect. If you keep the games close, everyone thinks you're good, but you're really just not that good if you lose every single game.
That's true.
true.
It's true. Okay, my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not seeing the board clearly, guys.
Not
I
good,
couldn't
T-Mac,
see
not
the
good.
board. I couldn't figure it out.
Foggy like Drew.
Yeah, it was just foggy. So I don't love this pick. I don't know if I like it, but that's why it's probably a winner. I'm taking the 49ers -3 against the Seahawks. The Seahawks they're frauds. They're frauds.
They are.
Russell Wilson just isn't that good.
Yeah.
Whenever you count them out, though, they always fucking find a way.
Yeah, but I think
true.
it's hard to back the 49ers, I think, in this game, considering that I just think Jimmy is just limiting the success of the offense and the success of the team. I just wish we saw Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance can do everything Jimmy Garoppolo can do, and then provides the ground game as well. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't impact this game whatsoever, whether or not I like Trey Lance more than Jimmy. But I do think the 49ers at home here are not going to lose back-to-back games at Levi Stadium. But I always do this mental gymnastics with myself where I look at the record of the two teams. So I see the 49ers 2-1, the Seahawks 1-2, and I say to myself, can I really picture the Seahawks at 1-3?
That is
Yeah.
a classic.
And I
yeah.
go, no, I can't no way. That's impossible. So I'm just gonna fade myself on that, and the Seahawks will be 1-3 after this week.
Okay.
I like the bet. If you watched the Seahawks game from last week, it was so hard to watch their defense play.
It was
I hated
also
it.
hard to watch when you had the Seahawks last week.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that made it even worse too.
Anti-Vikings fever
Yeah,
you had.
yeah. I got to
3
stop betting the
weeks.
Vikings. I'm 0-3 with Viking bets, 8-1 with everything else.
Were you anti-Vikings, or did you bet them once and then
I bet them once
against
and then
them?
bet against them twice.
Okay.
Two spreads that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
I saw 2 bets that I really liked early on Tuesday when I was hot. I really like these bets, and that is Broncos -1 at home against the Ravens. I think the Ravens just aren't that good of a team. They lost to the Raiders. They've been crappy away. They played the Lions. They should have lost that game.
Yep.
And they should have lost to the Chiefs. If he doesn't fumble there, the Chiefs win that game handily.
Yep.
They're
Team
going
could
to
be 0-3.
They're going to Denver. All the money right now is shifting towards the Ravens. I do not know why. The Broncos just blanked the Jets. Sure, they played 3 shitty teams, but they're still at home. I'm taking the home team in this. This is sort of like reminds me of this when I picked the Rams last week and they beat the Bucs. I'll take the home team every time here. I like the Broncos a lot this week.
I said to these boys on our fantasy football show, I said, people see the purple, like the Ravens purple, and they think that this
They
is
think
intimidating
Ray Lewis
defense.
murdered.
And it's
Classic
just, it's
Avery.
not. Their pass rush is they have nobody of quality rushing the passer. They haven't been able to. Their sack rate, I think, is 27th in the NFL. Their coverage grade for PFF is poor. This defense just isn't good anymore. It really isn't. Like, we can be excited about Patrick Queen or Marlon Humphrey, but overall, this defense just really hasn't been that good. And this is a tough team to play against all around. The Broncos, Teddy Bridgewater's been well protected this season. The defense is good all over the place. This could be a tough game on the road for the Ravens to walk away with a win. I don't want to be too high on the Broncos because I really don't think they're as good as they've looked. But still, I think they keep it rolling here too.
Don't hate it. I think I'd bet your side on that, Jer. Go to mine. Washington football team -1.5. I was trying so hard to have reverse lines this week to take the Falcons -1.5 at home.
So you flipped it completely.
Flipped it fucking completely. I had convinced myself to take the football team here. The Falcons are kind of surprise dogs here. I mean, obviously the football teams look better, but I think the Falcons should have been favored in this game probably if we could redo these lines from the start. Are we boring you, T-Mac? That fucking yawn? Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Long night.
The teams bore me. The two teams bore me. I won't be watching this game.
Yeah, it's on 1 o'clock. I hope all of my games are done by 1. I think they are, so that'll be nice. But got some stats for you. I was stat guy last year, and it didn't really work out.
So wait, let me
Stat
ask
guy.
you.
Stat guy.
When you went to stats, is that where you flipped?
No, I just cherry picked the stats that I like.
Classic.
Falcons 4-14 against the spread in the last 18 games in October. The Falcons 2-10 against the spread in their last 12 Week 4 games. The Falcons 2-7.
This is the most cherry-picked stat of all time.
Still stats. Falcons 2-7 straight up in their last 9 home games. And the football team 4-1-1 against the spread in their last 6 October games.
Okay, so can I get you to do some mental gymnastics and tell me why the football team good in October in Week 4 and the Falcons bad in October in Week 4?
Because the football team, they practice in like Maryland, right? So
Yep.
it gets a little crispier. So they're ready to play fucking good, hard-nosed October football.
What do you mean by crispier? Though?
The air in the morning,
Better?
colder. All right. So
Okay.
So you know it's
No
football season.
interruptions from the crowd.
Atlanta, hot, warm weather climate.
Yeah.
They're not ready for football yet. It's not like December. It's not January. They're not going anywhere cold. Warm weather. They're on
Right.
vacation still. That's why October they're not ready to play.
Right. Okay. I mean, let us know if you buy that because I was kind of in. I'm kind of in.
I will be
Love it.
I will be making this pick as well. I think Washington, their team that the defense. You
been
got
crap.
that subscription and it looks like shit, right?
Did Avery
they've been
convince
crap.
I
you?
think that they come out big here. No, I think
Taylor
the
Heineke
offense
might
look
just
good.
be better than
the
Ryan
offense look
Fitzpatrick.
good in Buffalo.
He's
They're
okay,
going.
yeah.
They're going indoors here. This offense should have a great game. I think Taylor Heineke has a great game.
I think this total could go over too.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know.
the defense just
What is it,
blanks them.
47 and a half, something like that, I think.
Sure. I
Atlanta's
didn't look at it,
offense looked pretty shitty against the Giants last week.
but
So
multiple weeks in a row they've looked kind of shitty.
I think that Washington is the better football team. No pun intended.
Look at our power rankings on Instagram, and
Yeah.
we have them higher.
So, but
That's all you need to know.
They might be the better team, but
Yeah, they're away.
are they going to be the better team this
Yeah,
Sunday?
that's true.
Yeah, that's what the power rankings.
I
would
think
say.
the week 4 statistics historically definitely help you out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, skew the
to
shit
it.
out of
They
those.
speak
Yeah,
to it.
we need to look at these stats before we do power rankings next week.
Oh, for sure.
This is what Danny, you should take some notes from Avery here. Is if we don't have any reason, we just go to whatever site Avery just went to, and we just find whatever fits our narrative.
I mean, that's kind of coming.
That's how you win any argument. You just fucking cherry pick stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the
Underdogs.
dogs.
I'm pulling a classic T-Mac with this pick. Taking the biggest fade everybody's thinking and picking them. Only 4% of bets are on the Patriots +7 this week, and I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Everybody loves the Bucs. Everybody thinks Tom Brady's going to go into New England and absolutely dominate. I don't think it's going to happen. This is going to be a close game. The narrative is all like Brady's having a revenge game. But why is everybody forgetting this is a Bill Belichick revenge game too?
Yeah.
Like it's just as important for him to win this game as it is for Tom Brady.
It's more.
this is
It's
the
more
fraud.
important.
It is.
The
Yeah.
fraud
He's
bowl.
gotta-
Who
Yeah.
was the fraud?
Yeah,
Was it Bill
exactly.
Belichick or
There's
Tom
no
Brady?
fraud. This isn't a fraud bowl, Avery.
I think it is.
Bowl.
They hate each other now.
If Tom Brady
He
goes
thinks
into
he can
New
win
England,
without Tom Brady. It's clear he can't win without Tom Brady. Can he beat Tom Brady though?
Yeah.
Does he have Tom Brady's
But
number?
neither one of them are frauds.
Yeah, they are.
Love this pick.
No.
Fucking love this pick.
if Tom Brady goes into New England and obliterates Bill Belichick, that's going to look terrible for him.
Bill
like,
can't-
the
Bill
media's
can't
gonna
win
be
without
all
Tom
over
Brady.
it. Was it all Brady? Was Bill Belichick just there for the ride? Like he can't have that happen. He probably once the schedule came out, he was like, "Screw these first 3 weeks. I only care about week 4, and then from then on, we'll continue for the rest of the season."
I hate that it's on a football number though. Like push Central +7.
Yeah.
I think
Wish it was
yeah.
7.5.
I see
Yeah,
a
I
3-point
agree.
game here, though. I see a 3-point game here.
Blueprint.
Bill will keep it
Hey,
close.
Last week, blueprint game. Blueprint game. How to beat the
How you
Bucs.
beat
How to
them.
beat
Yeah.
Brady. Blueprint
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
You think Bill Belichick?
That was sharp,
put in
Baber, on that
blueprint?
Saints bet. You knew it, right?
Yeah,
You knew it all
absolutely.
along.
Fucking
God
Saints.
damn it, you're so sharp.
It was pretty good. That one felt good. Winner right away. It felt like too.
Yeah.
I would want to back Bill Belichick too. I always say that. I said that to myself a lot last year, and it definitely didn't pay off. I made a Patriots Super Bowl bet after that loss to the Seahawks. That was really dumb. But look, I think Bill will find a way. I don't think they win this game.
They don't have to.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Facts.
They don't. They don't. They
Facts.
do not have to win it because they're an underdog and their points being given to
Bill
you.
knows his team is a lot worse like, of a talent, so he just needs to keep the game close to keep his
think we-
reputation intact.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should see some trick plays from Bill this week. You know,
Yeah.
That'd be
cover up.
insane.
Trickaroo.
Yeah.
My biggest issue though is that if they
I'll never say that
a
again.
team that like that under or that big of an underdog does need to be able to run the ball to be able to keep things
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
So it'll be tough to do that with Damian Harris against this Bucs defense.
For
but
sure.
yeah, anything can happen. And I like Bill at home. That's a good one.
Bill will stop Tom.
Yeah.
If anyone knows how to do it, it's him.
Danny, who do you got?
I have Panthers +4.
Let's go.
I mean, everyone has their money on the Cowboys.
It's actually
Jared and
50-50
Sandy.
bet.
It's
It's
look at that.
52-48.
it's relatively split so far, but this is America's team. The Cowboys are America's team. Everybody bets on
Listen,
America's
yeah,
team.
everyone-
Yes.
It's true. Everyone loves America's team.
Also, the Panthers are 7-1 against the spread at away games.
In their last 8 games.
Yeah.
Last 8 away
In their
games.
last 8 games.
That would make sense.
We'll double check that.
No.
That's what it says.
Jeremy.
That's what it says on Action
There
Network.
we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. You keep
I
going.
looked at
Go
it. I mean, okay, there's no Christian McCaffrey, but I think Hubbard,
Yep.
Chuba Hubbard,
Canadian.
he's coming in, he's starting. Sam Darnold has a way better team than he did with the Jets last year. They've proven to be good, and I think they can keep it close.
Good defense. Jeremy
Yeah.
Chin was a great pick last year.
Great name.
JC Horn, he gone.
Yeah, but CJ Henderson
You got
comes
CJ Henderson
in.
coming in.
This defense
Dante
has been
Jackson's
good.
really good too.
Yeah, defense has been good.
Sure, he got traded for a reason though, right? Top 10 pick gets traded after 1 year.
That is true.
Red flags.
From a
We got a
horrible
lot
team.
of,
that could
we got a
use
lot
it.
of
It is
bets
the
on this
Jags.
game.
It is the
We got a
Jags.
lot of bets
Yeah,
on this
true.
game.
Yeah.
We got to
It's
make
gonna
sure
be
we're
a
watching this
great
game.
game to watch.
Speaking of a lot of bets in one game, Tyler's betting the same game both ways. I am taking the Jets +7 when everybody is the lowest on this team, as low as you could possibly be. I'm going to step in. I'm going to back them. The Jets and the Titans. Jets are at home here, which I like. I like a big home dog, just like the Patriots, a 7-point home dog. The Jets, 7-point underdogs against the Titans. I think this offense has an opportunity to figure it out this week with a much easier matchup. Who'd they play? The Patriots, the Broncos, and who was the third team I'm missing here?
Panthers.
The Panthers.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Panthers team. I think the Jets have a good shot at winning this football game. I'm going to say it, fellas. And because they don't have Greg Williams out there, to send the house when you should be drop back into coverage.
Bountygate.
Yeah, Mr. Bountygate. This defense under Robert Saleh will take care of business against a Titans team that's, like I mentioned, without their top 2 receivers. But again, I don't know how they stop Derrick Henry. So
think
this
this is-
game might start.
I hate this fucking pick.
Yeah, this game might
Yeah.
start, and Derrick Henry runs for like 15 yards, 12 yards, 10 yards, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's what it was supposed to happen. And why did I ever do this?
It's like an easy fade to just don't bet on shitty fucking football teams.
Yeah.
We keep doing it like Sandy week 1, then I think and
Sandy
then me
week
week 2, and then like every time we lose on the Jets.
Yeah.
So,
But teams that are, I was trying to find the stat. I know from 0-2, or teams that are 0-2 against the spread were above 60%, but I don't know what the number is if they're 0-3. So, but again, the Jets are a tough team to back. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They really are. My girlfriend is having me do stuff on get out of the house on Sunday because she was gone on a trip. So now I have obligations to my significant other,
Oblos.
and I might have to miss this game. And this is the perfect game to bet on and not watch because I just don't want
Yeah.
to put myself through it.
We had to miss football last week too.
Coaches.
College baseball coaches.
I am
Volunteers.
with T Mac.
Volunteers.
I am
Make
with T Mac. I'm gonna say it here.
Oh no.
I'm
no.
on Jets +7.
Oh, brother.
I'm on
Yes,
Jets
Jeremy!
+7. Saw it Tuesday. Jets are 0-3 against the spread.
Yep.
You know what that means. Fourth week, there's a better chance they cover it, right? Everyone knows that, right?
That is statistical.
Doesn't
They can't
help.
do any worse.
It's my fucking brain working. It's like the tails, heads and tails, right?
Yeah.
It's tails 3 times, it's bound to be heads the 4th time. I would not be surprised if Gary Vaynerchuk calls Zach Wilson this week and tells him, you better fucking wake up. The future
up,
owner of the
Gary.
Jets calling Zach Wilson to tell him to wake up this week because he's been dog shit. They got 0 points last week. Why is
Yeah.
this spread open at 7.5 against the Titans?
It's because they're at home.
I still think, though, they haven't covered in 3 weeks. You think they would make that line larger?
Jeremy, I don't want to explain it to you too much, but let's think about last week when you backed the Broncos, right?
Yes. I
There,
know.
would you back them? -10.5, right?
11.
Minus
no,
11.
10. It was
Minus
10.
Okay, -10, and the Broncos were at home. Usually in football, teams are worth 3 points when they're at home. So that's how we got to that point.
Fuck's sakes. That's my math.
gotta love math.
A.J. Brown's out.
Julio
Julio is
Jones.
hurt. I think that Zach Wilson, second game at home, a little nervous first time at home. It's ugly, but Jets +7.
Yeah, they don't have a pass. The Titans don't have a pass rush either. So let's settle down, Zach. Let's settle in. Let's get it done.
Let's get the mother at the game, right? Mom?
Hot chick.
I don't know if she was at the Broncos game.
Yeah, we
Oh yeah, wait, was family there in Utah for Zach?
I'm guessing.
intimidate.
I'm guessing they go to every
intimidation
game,
factors.
right?
What that
Usually.
was.
Yeah,
You would like your parents to support you.
Yeah.
But, so his mother will be there.
God will support him.
All right, Avery. Close us out. Give us a winner.
Everyone knows a hungry dog runs faster. Colts plus 1.5.
What?
They need a win more than they need air to breathe.
What is that quote?
A hungry dog runs faster.
Are you dumb,
You
stupid,
want
or
to
both?
you just
It makes
execute
sense.
that in your brain. Just think what he said.
Hungry dog runs faster. If you're hungry, you're gonna fucking run faster. Get that food.
Yeah.
No?
But
After we film this for lunch,
Yeah.
What makes
True.
the
Drew,
Colts hungry?
Drew
Running.
sitting
They're
here
0-3.
waiting for lunch. You think he's going to drive a little faster because he's real hungry?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hungry
you
dog.
simpleton. It's a very easy concept, Jared.
0-3,
sorry.
the Colts.
Yeah,
Yes, well,
that's what I was
they're-
thinking.
they're
Well,
an underdog.
if you didn't cut me off, you fucker, I would have told you how it applies to the Colts. They were 0-3 Miami last week. They put up a good fight against the Raiders. It was a trap game for the Raiders. Miami, we all liked Miami.
Except Danny, because
Yeah.
she bet
Except
the
Danny,
Raiders.
yeah.
Danny.
It was a close game, though.
It made sense because it was too big of a number for the Raiders. That's why we took the Dolphins. And now the Dolphins got their respect, and the Colts
Ooh, I don't know about that.
for this number, not like in everyone's brains.
Neither of these teams deserve any of our respect.
Correct.
I must say.
But that is why you take the Colts this week. They need a fucking win so badly. Carson Wentz, his ankles, maybe they healed up a little bit this week. Would be nice.
Who knows?
Have a couple working ankles. That would be nice. Jonathan Taylor, I think, is a big bounce back game for him here.
Yes.
I do have a concerning stat for Colts backers, though.
You didn't cherry pick this one, did you?
Yes, I did.
So wait, you're going to before you
Wait.
say this, you're betting on the Colts and you're about to give us something.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
not good.
this is a narrative to keep your eye on.
Okay.
Carson Wentz.
I
Since
already know
Joe
what it
Biden
is.
has been in office, he is 0-3.
What?
It's
How does
just,
that have anything to do with this game?
it's just a fact. It's a narrative. We need to fucking look at it sometimes, you know? So Carson Wentz,
Boycotting.
yeah, Carson Wentz has kind of been boycotting wins, I think, just for Donald Trump. So I think he wants Donald Trump back in office, but he really wants to win this week. Donald Trump, I'm sure he has golf courses in Miami. You know, maybe that's why he's going to play harder.
Maybe they get dinner
Because
before
Donald
the game.
Trump has golf courses in Miami.
Absolutely.
Is this good for?
Yep, this is great.
This is
Play a round of golf early, you know, get down
This
there.
is
Miami
worse than the
weather.
week 4 thing.
I don't know what's happening.
He's got
I'm so lost. Yeah.
So
Gotta
Carson
find a
Wentz
slant.
though. Carson Wentz though, anti-vaxxer.
Yes.
Jim Irsay wants him.
Oh, anti-vaxxers in Florida. Florida definitely hates the vaccine. He's going to thrive in that weather. Carson
Think of
Wentz.
another narrative here.
Yes. I got
Narratives-
two.
my
narratives on the
that's
fly.
great.
I fucking love this pick. There's nothing that could turn me off of this
That
pick.
is great. I can't believe it. Oh.
I got nothing to say to that.
Exactly.
I love-
You can. It's just fucking right.
I love.
You
I
can't
love
argue with
like,
it, I
just
guess.
guiding Avery into some takes, and there were a lot of them today. That was
work.
great. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. Comment down below with your best plays for this week. Anything else? Anything else for everybody here?
Nope.
Let's make
That's
some
about it.
money.
Yeah.
Socials, check out our socials. We'll post our plays. You'll get to know what Drew and Sandy are on as well on Sunday morning. Check out our Instagram down below in the description. Play the Owner's Box 50K Superflex salary cap game as well. That's also down in the description too. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.